Let me let you in on a secret. Line tutoring is expanding. We're now available in Botswana, South Africa, and Kenya. We're here at Yarona to talk a bit about that. Why don't you come and join us?
Very recently, we got results from our Form 3s, right? Form 3s. And as a result, you know, people always have opinions and disowning kids. There's a lot that goes on around that season. Children are even going as far as committing suicide, harming themselves and trying to take their own lives because you feel as if it's the end of the world. These guys are the guys that give you hope and turn the situation around. From Line Tutoring, I'm hanging out with Thobo and Hillary. Hillary does PR for Line Tutoring. Thobo is the founder of Line Tutoring. When we talk about education, where are we compared to Africa? You're bringing Line Tutoring to the rest of the continent. There's a need that is similar to Botswana. When we talk about African education, how do Africa compare? Because now you talk about educated. So is this a myth?
So there's two studies. First of all is literacy. We are quite literate because and actually I'll just share some numbers there. Also the statistics. So Botswana, we are literate. As in we can read and write and communicate, etc. But that is not basically where education is nowadays. When you look at education, we are looking at even at a technical college. We look down on those
artisan jobs.
We look down on those. But those are also a form of education. That's how somebody can use how can you use that skill to put food on your table? So we're still looking for jobs, even though we speak good English, and you know, and you'll see
how much we end unemployed.
Exactly. You know, look at Zimbabwe. Also in our region, Zimbabwe there's a study that I also looked at. I like research, so I don't like to make a claim without data.
Checking if it has data that supports it.
So Zimbabwe is the country that is doing very well in terms of our region, in terms of education, because also schooling at grade 5. Grade 12 from 5 Yarona. They do 2 extra years of of high school before they get to
varsity. A-levels,
so
basically.
A-levels, and it's mandatory.
Yeah.
So more high school already. Exactly. And they are also quite enterprising, farming industry, manufacturing, etc. So as we build some of those industries in our country, we force people to get into those careers. So in terms of education, we're not the worst, but literacy we are good. But how do we make that work for us to put food on the table? I put my heart into what students consume, the technologies that we've built over the years to make it easier for parents, students to get tutors. So for me, it's just just putting the heart into it, interacting with the students. Where did we go wrong? Where did we go right? How can we make ourselves better? And it just keeps getting bigger into a beast.
And speaking of bigger, you're celebrating 10 years of Line Tutoring in 2025. That's so crazy. You have a 10-year-old. You're basically a father. Not only does this person walk, banali lunchbox, banali backpack, basketball every day. Talk to me about some of the milestones. I feel like people don't understand the impact that you have made. Talk to me about some of the milestones that Line Tutoring has had that makes you say, we did that? What?
God's grace. And having gone back, because on Sunday is our 10-year birthday. To think that I was employee number 1 and I was like the one tutoring the student, the one making the call, taking the money, depositing it to the ATM, and back then, when I then just keep doing that over and over again until there's a problem of I have all these students and I don't have time, so let me hire number 1, and I still know my first hire, second hire, third hire.
You remember them like...
I remember them because I used to deposit their salaries at the ATM before internet banking.
That's so crazy.
So imagine you get these guys, then you're at the ATM. Yeah, the account number, you put it, man, that was something else. So, yeah.
That's so incredible.
Yeah, so like some of the milestones, by God's grace, able to hire 300 people, able to be on the Forbes cover, managed, all of these things, I was also part of the presidential mindset change committee.
Right.
So obviously appointed by his
excellency. Imagine a president saying, LB, you're doing so amazing that we need you to come and we need your insights. Like you need me to help you change the minds of people. That says a lot, and we're going to catch up on a little bit more of that. But Hillary, for you at a personal level, when you think about the impact that you make on the individual lives of students, because a lot of the students that are coming into the organization, and you're able to turn that around. What does that mean for you as an individual?
Now, like you were just saying, these students come degraded. They're going through the most, from school, from home. The bullying is intense. The self-image is down to zero, and when you see that, okay, what I'm a part of, the vision I'm a part of is making such an impact, it's really heartwarming. Everybody lives for purpose, you know what I mean? And when you see that you are that little cell or that little building block, that piece that you're doing, it makes you feel really good. At least I'm a part of something good. Education is, whether we like it or not, whatever type of education it is, whether it's in the sciences or the arts, it's one of the building blocks to making a person who they eventually become as an adult. And our hand in it going forward, and knowing that we're making a positive impact at the end of the day is really super stuff. Like I just love it.